Hey everyone, welcome, and my name is Susan, and we're going to have our nice little 30-minute chair yoga class. So, I'm so happy you're here with me. So I want you to be comfortable in your chair, all right? So when you choose a chair, make sure that it's something that's sturdy enough, okay? With a back, so you have a little bit of support, all right? Now, comfortable in your chair, I want you to sit back, just lean back in your chair, all right? Relax the shoulders. Now the breathing is in through the nose, out through the nose. Nice, long, full, smooth breath. So just relax. It's part of learning how to relax is to be able to take that smooth breath. All right, so if you're not sure on the length of the breath, a little trick I find is maybe to count to maybe 3 or 4. Hold it for maybe 4, 3 or 4, and exhale. So even if you have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, all right. That's a little something to help you if you need that, all right? So just try to relax. Now, remember that whatever we do, take it easy, listen to your body, respect your limitations. If you know something's gonna really aggravate a condition or cause you any pain, don't have to do it, all right? You can try it. You can always make little adjustments. You don't have to go deep into your stretches or your poses at all, okay? You'll find a place that feels just right. And if you have to come out of it or skip it, absolutely. I'll show you in a couple of minutes a place where you can go, which would be a neutral resting place called our mountain pose, all right? But before we get to that, lean back. Now I want you to relax your feet, your legs. Try to have your ankles and your knees lined up, all right? So we always start our class with a couple of minutes of breathing of pranayama. Prana is breath, pranayama is breath control. Now today we're going to sit in our Hakini Mudra, all right? So lean back. I want you to bring your hands up and make yourself like a little tent, just like this, fingertips together. Now this is Hakini Mudra. This helps with concentration. And you notice people who are really planning and thinking and concentrating, they kind of always have their hands up like this. That's all it is, all right? So close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together. Lean back in your chair, relax, breathe. Continue on your own personal pranayama for the next 2 minutes. Slow it down, close your eyes, just breathe. Now's the time to drop your day, settle your mind, and to set an intention for your practice today. Focusing on any situation in your life that needs guidance from your higher self. It's time to lower the heart rate. Lower your blood pressure and lower your anxiety level. Try to find stillness in mind and body. For one more breath. And on your next exhale, just bring your hands together. Let's rub them vigorously to activate our hand chakra. Now at this point, I'd like you to sit nice and tall in your chair. So let's really be aware of our posture, all right? So relax the shoulders. Now, let's keep our hands right here. Let's take a nice, long, smooth breath together to tune out. Inhale. One more breath. On the next exhale, drop 3 fingers. Keep the index fingers together, preparing for Jupiter Mudra. Take your big breath. And on the exhale, if you can, I would like you to reach up nice and tall. Now, if you can't do this, if it bothers your shoulders or your arms, you can stay here, or even if you want to come up a little bit. You find a place that feels good. Now, either way, I want you to reach up, straighten that spine. Sitting tall, let's wake up that physical body, let's wake up that spine. Breathe into Jupiter Mudra, which is good luck and expansion are activated when together. Focus your energies on breaking through barriers for one more breath. On the exhale, release, bring your arms down slow and gentle. Moving your body slowly, carefully, and gently. Your right hand's on the lap. I want you to roll the shoulders out. Roll them out just gently forward and back. All right, let's do a nice gentle neck stretch. Now, be very gentle, careful with your neck. If you have issues with your neck, you don't have to do it, or just go a little bit, okay? You'll find a good place for you. Big breath. Exhale, I just want you to tilt your head to the right. That's it. You can't go very far, so don't worry about forcing your neck. Just let it go. And you can feel a nice extension, this lengthening, the stretching of the left side of the neck, even going into the shoulder a little bit. On the next exhale, bring your head up slowly. Big breath. Exhale to the left. Lengthening, releasing, decompressing those tight muscles. The muscles in the neck are called scalene muscles. They're really small, so it doesn't take a lot for them to be tight and compressed. The nerves, the blood vessels as well. On the exhale, come up. Big breath. Exhale, just look up. Tilt your head back slightly, and let's release the throat, the front of the neck. Now keep that breath going, in through the nose, out through the nose. Don't hold your breath. Don't forget to breathe. On the exhale, bring your head to neutral position. Let's do one more. On the exhale, I want you just to bow your head. And that's releasing the back of the neck, the cervical spine a little bit as well. And on the next exhale, bring your head up. That's it. Perfect. Roll the shoulders out. Roll them out just gently. We'll roll them out a little bit more later. All right? So by rolling these shoulders out, and that's going to really help you release the tension into the shoulders, the upper back, and the neck. So anytime during the class you got to roll them out, all right? So let's do a shoulder shrug from here. Take your breath. On the exhale, I'd like you to bring the shoulders up. As high as you can, just hug your ears. And let's really work it on releasing the upper back, the shoulders. Breathe. Shoulder shrug is a quick way anytime during the day to release the tension in the shoulders, because we hold a lot of tension up in our upper bodies. On the exhale, let it go. Let those shoulders go, and you can feel it starting to melt away, pushing down the stress level as well. All right, now I want you to roll them out. If you can, get a little bit more movement. Really kind of move them around. Loosen things up and roll them back. This is also releasing the chest, the pectorals, the upper back, the shoulders. Perfect, and relax. Now I'm going to show you that mountain pose I was talking about earlier. Now always being aware of your posture, sitting nice and tall. Your neck is long and you're looking forward if your eyes are open. And just let your arms hang. Just let gravity pull those arms down. This is our mountain position. So this is a place, it's a neutral resting place. And you can come here. If you want to skip a move or you don't want to do a few things, come here and just hang out here. But keep the breath going. Focus on the sensations of that breath. All right? Mountain Tattasana for one more breath. All right. Hands on the lap. Roll them out again if you need to, your shoulders. All right, let's start working on some arms a little bit more. Now, I want you to reach out with the right arm, bend it slightly at the elbow. Left hand on the right elbow. Now, let me show you a couple of ways to do this, depending on how your shoulders feel. All we're going to do is you're just going to gently pull on the elbow. So basically, if you want, you can actually literally give yourself a little hug. This is a nice stretch for the shoulder, bicep, tricep, upper back. Now, if you find you want to go up here, here, or down here, whatever works for you. All right, let's go. Exhale. So whenever we're doing pretty well everything we do, you can make the little adjustments. If you find this is a bit too intense, change the position to keep your shoulder comfortable. Don't pull it as hard or pull it a little deeper. But whenever you decide move it on your exhale. So if you're going to go more or less, do it on the exhale. And release. Let's go to the other side. I want you just to bring yourself in the moment. Be present right here, right now, where nothing matters but how you feel in this moment, where you are, what you're doing, and that beautiful, long, controlled breath on the exhale. All right, hands on the lap, roll the shoulders out. Okay, so we're going to do one more for the upper body and the shoulders. Now, this one here, I'll give you a couple of ways to do it. And this is a movement that's really going to increase the circulation in the upper body, the shoulders, the neck, everything, all right? So, and also give you some nice range of motion. So let me show you this one here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on to my elbows, okay? And I'll do a quick little demo, and I'll give you a couple other ways to do it. I'm going to come up. Now this is the full version. My elbow and shoulder are lined up with the right arm. My elbow is high. I'm going to come up here, and I'll lower this one, and come down. We're going to do it one way, and then we'll do the other direction. Now, if this is going to not feel good for you in any way, then just come up a little bit. You can do it this way. Okay, don't worry about coming all the way up. You're going to find the place that feels just right. Excuse me. Straight spine, relax the shoulders. And everybody ready? Let's go. Inhale, left elbow up. One more breath. On the exhale, preparing to lower the left elbow, keep the right one up. On the exhale, one more breath. Exhale down. All right, release the arms, roll the shoulders out because we're going to do that again. All right. Now, if you find the one direction worked okay for you, let's try the other side. Make those adjustments if you have to. And if you find you're getting a little tired, keep your hands or go back to mountain if you have to. All right, if you want, you can switch the position of your hands, put them on different elbow if you want. And let's go up to the right. Ready? Let's go. Inhale up. Now keep your gaze forward. Your neck is straight, your back is straight. We're working with the upper body on the exhale. Try to relax the shoulders. Just relax. Breathe. Preparing to lower the right elbow. Keep the left one up on the next exhale. And you can feel the stretch all the way down. All the way down your back. And exhale down. Wonderful. And slowly release. Hands on the lap. You can let them hang down if you want. Roll the shoulders out. Or keep them on your lap. Perfect. All right. That was wonderful. So let's work with some forearms, hands, and wrists. I want you to reach out. Now sitting, make sure you're comfortable in your chair. Sit back. Make sure that you're aware of your posture. Your back is straight. Shoulders are relaxed. Arms out. Now bring them down lower because we're going to focus on forearm, not so much the shoulder now. Bend at the wrist and slightly turn out to the baby finger. Breathe. Pay attention to how your legs feel at this point. They should be completely relaxed. Your feet are nice and anchored to the floor. Now this is a nice stretch for the extensor muscles along the forearm, the wrist, the hand, and the fingers. On the exhale, I want you to straighten the hand, palms to ceiling. Right hand on the tip of the left fingers and gently pull back. So this is really a nice stretch, releasing the palm of the hand, flexor muscles. So if you have issues with your wrists, your hands, your fingers, everything works together. So we have to lengthen, decompress all the muscles. They all work together. And let's go to the other side. And be very gentle. You don't have to tug. You don't have to force your body. Very gentle. Even if you barely move, it doesn't matter. Everything revolves around the sensations of the breath. On the exhale, release. Bring the hands up. So now what I want you to do is we're going to work the fingers a little bit. So I just want you to kind of play piano. So we're just going to move each finger. So play the piano slowly. Let's do, 3 breaths. And then you can go a little faster if you'd like, but keep your breath nice and slow. So start with the thumb. You can bend your knuckles. You can keep your hands, your fingers straight, whatever we want to do. Just pretend you're playing the piano. And then if you want, you go a little faster, playing the piano. Really articulating those fingers. One more breath. And then I want you to straighten your hands and lengthen the fingers. Stretch them out. Release the palm of the hand. Stretch them out. And then from here, just let them go limp. Let your hands just go limp. And I want you to shake them out. Release the tension we have in our hands and our fingers. Perfect. And then from here, I want you to do some little rolls with your wrists. You can go a little faster or slow, but keep your breath consistent. All right. Wonderful. Perfect. Hands on the lap. Roll the shoulders out. All right. So let's work on our spine. We're going to do 2 nice little moves for our spine. The first one is our twist pose. I'm going to give you a couple of different ways to put your legs. Now, first I'll show you the actual twist pose, and I'll give you a couple other variations, and you can choose whatever is going to work for you today. Now, the first way would be left hand on the right knee, right hand, if you can, onto the side, the little handle here of your chair. Hopefully you have one. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to look over to the right. That's it. Now my back is going to stay straight. My head is level with my spine, so I'm not rolling, I'm not hunching over. Straighten your spine as best as you can. If your back is weak, you don't have strong muscles, just go to where it feels the best for you, okay? And I'm going to give you another way to do this. Now, if you want to go deeper, you can push on your knee or come out. Be very careful and gentle with your spine. You don't have to torque your back or torque your neck. It's a very slow movement. Now, I'm going to add another element. If you want, you can try this. Cross the ankles. So I'm putting the right one over the left, Right hand on the left hand on the right knee, and I'm going to look over. Now, having them crossed at the ankles is just a little extra stretch. You might not even feel it, but it'll come from the ankle all the way up, right up into the hip abductors, into the even into your buttock. Okay, so if you want to do it that way, you can, or if you want to sit like this, absolutely. I'm going to cross at the ankles for this one here. All right, so preparing for twist pose, take your breath to center, and on the exhale, look over the right shoulder. Back is straight, shoulders are relaxed. Breathe. Gentle spinal twist. If you want to go deeper, press on the knee a little bit to the left. You can go a little deeper, or if you have to back up and come out of it, absolutely, but do it on the exhale. Now the twist pose is really focusing on the spine, keeping it nice and flexible and agile and supple, and releasing nerves and blood vessels, muscles up and down your spine. On the next exhale, bring yourself to center very slowly. Let's go to the other side. Now, if you want, have your legs nice and straight. Always make sure the ankles are lined up under the knee. Right hand on left knee, left hand on your little handle. We're going to go to the left. If you want to cross at the ankle, take the left one, put it on top of the right one, all right? Big breath. Exhale. Now, even in the twist pose, the breath is exactly the same. It's still a full, complete breath. So every breath you take is complete. Inhale, suspend, exhale. Relax. And if you find having your eyes closed helps you connect with your breath and relax, close your eyes. If you prefer to have them open, find yourself a drishti, a focal point anywhere, and that'll help you concentrate and focus. On the exhale, come back to center. All right, untangle those legs, roll the shoulders up. All right, let's do another one for our spine. Let's do our lovely cat and cow. I'm going to turn my seat just this way a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm comfortable in my chair, my ankle, everything is nice and lined up. Now this one here, I'm going to be holding on to the chair very lightly. Let me show you quickly before we go any further. I'm going to inhale up. So I'm going to look up to the ceiling. I'm going to bring my chest out a little bit. I'm going to have a little bit of a C-scoop spine. Now when I exhale into my little cat, I'm going to round my back, tuck my chin in, round the shoulders. All right, so cat and cow. Cow is up, cat is down. So we're going to do that 3 times following your breath. Ready? Straight spine. Let's go. Inhale up. Exhale. Follow the rhythm of the breath. All inhaling up to your little cow, which is lengthening your abdominals, your chest, and you're exhaling into your little cat. Lengthening the spine, releasing upper back. This is a wonderful stretch or movement for your lower back. Again, up. And then when you finish your last little cat, slowly bring yourself up and roll the shoulders out. Lovely. Cat and cow is wonderful. You can do as many as you'd like, nice and slow. All right. Really, really good for your lower back, that one. All right. And, all right, roll the shoulders out. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to work the lower leg, the ankles, and the feet. So I want you just to kind of bring your feet out a little bit. Make sure you're sitting tall, you're nice and comfortable in your chair, your back is straight, shoulders are relaxed, your breath is flowing, you're feeling good, feeling strong, but also feeling really relaxed, feeling the tension starting to move away, the stress level maybe pushing it down a little bit. Now let's work the ankles, the lower leg. So, excuse me. Let me show you quickly what we're going to do here. So we're going to lift our legs, our feet off the floor. You don't have to get them way up here. Just get them off the floor. Just getting your feet off the floor is working your quads, your hip flexors, and working your abdominals as well, all right? Even though we're focusing on the lower leg. So we're going to get our feet up, and I'll show you quickly what we're going to do. We're just going to do little circles in, little circles out. That's it. Now, when you do the circles in, try not to wiggle your whole leg. If your lower leg moves a little bit, no big deal, but not wiggling and wobbling around. If you physically have to hold your legs still, you really want to focus on articulating that lovely ankle. This is really going to engage the lower leg muscles as well. You'll feel your calf, you'll feel the shin area kicking in as well, focusing on the ankle and the foot. So up, we're going to do 3 in, 3 out. All right, ready? Let's go. Inhale around. Exhale, pause, and then go again. So you're really following the breath. So when you exhale, you pause, because you have to stop to take an inhale anyway. This way you step away from momentum. You're not just whipping your legs around. You've got some form of control, and the breath is there to help that. And let's go the outside. Really feel. You can feel the calves. You can feel all the muscles working, moving, decompressing, lengthening, stretching, and down. Perfect. Relax. Just let your feet fall. Let your legs fall open. Put your hands on your lap. Just stay here. Let's take a couple of breaths. If you want, you can go right into mountain here. Breathe. I want you just to focus on relaxing the legs. Let it go. Perfect. All right. Now, bring the knees together. Let's get the feet up again. We're just going to do something with our toes now. So, when you bring your feet up, I just want you to play piano with your toes. I really want you to try and really wiggle your toes as much as you can. All right, so you can go fast or slow, but keep your breath consistent, keep your breath slow. Wiggle them around. If you want, you can add the ankles. You can go a little faster if you want, but just really move them around. Feel everything moving your foot. Very important to keep those little toes moving, okay? It helps with different ailments in your feet, bunions and things like that. This is really good for that. And relax. Back your feet up. All right, good. Keep your breath going. All right, let's do a couple more. Now I'd like you to sit, scooch up in your chair, and I really want you to open up your legs a little bit. All right, now, sitting on the edge of the chair, so make sure that your sit bones are there, so if you wiggle around, you feel nice and secure. You're not going to slide off your chair. Really want you to feel comfortable, because when you're comfortable, you're confident. All right? So from here, have your legs open as wide as you can. That's comfortable. All right? Now your feet can be on an angle, or if it's comfortable, better for you to have your feet straight, you can make that little adjustment. Now the legs are nice and wide. Having your legs in this position is a gentle hip opener. Also releasing, stretching the inner thighs, the pelvic floor, groin area. You're releasing your buttocks, your tight buttocks as well. And like I said, working on the hip. So we're going to do two things from here. We're going to do a wide angle, or goddess stretch, I should say. Let me show you. I'm going to rest my left forearm right onto my thigh. I'm going to reach out with the right arm. I'm going to come up. This is just a demo. And if you can, I'll reach over. Now, when you do this, very important your arm stays lined up with the side of your body and the side of your head, not leaning forward and not twisted back. If you find this is going to be a bit much for you, just bring your arm out as far as comfortable, or if anything, put your hand on your hip and you can do the same thing. It's all about lengthening and stretching the side of the body. Ready? Let's go. Inhale up. If you can lean to the left. Make that adjustment. If it feels better to be here, make those little adjustments. Spread those fingers like rays of sunshine. Breathe. You can feel the muscles in your back engaging all the way down the side of your body. One more breath. Exhale. Let's go to the other side. Counter pose. Same thing. Put your hand on your hip if this feels better for you. Make the adjustments of how high you can get that arm, right? Whatever feels good for you. Ready? Straight spine. Let's go. Inhale up. Relax the shoulders. Close your eyes. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale down. Perfect. All right. Hands on the lap. Roll the shoulders out. All right, so we're going to do one more from here. All right, so this one here will be a nice squat. Now with the squat, again, this is really going to start getting a little fire into the thighs, the buttocks, all right, the hamstrings as well. All we're going to do is you're going to stay in this position here. You're going to lean forward. All right. Now the lower you go, the deeper the stretch you're going to feel. You're going to feel it all in here. Now make sure the back stays straight, head is level with your spine. So I don't want you all hunched over looking, okay? Now, the position of the arms. This one here is a goddess stretch. So we're going to get into our goddess pose. Now, if you can, arms are shoulder height, fingers are nice and spread. But you can bring your arms down a little lower if your arms are tired, all right? So, this is the goddess stretch, or sometimes they call this the sunflower. Big breath. Exhale, hinging at the hips, keep your back straight. Go. Now, the lower you go, the deeper the stretch you're going to feel. If you have to back up, you can feel your back muscles engaging. Strong. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale, push on the feet, push yourself up, so strong, and down. All right, perfect. Roll the shoulders out. All right, great. Now let's stay in this position a little bit longer. Let's do our child's pose from here. Child's pose is a resting pose. It's a neutral and it's a wonderful stretch. Now from here, stay where you are. 2 ways to do this. If you can, the full child's pose would be coming all the way down and just kind of hanging out. Now if this is going to bother you, if you have vertigo, high or low blood pressure, or a head cold or anything, and having your head below your hips, which would be called inversions, is not going to work for you, then you can come here. Rest your arms right here and just kind of look at the floor. Just try to relax your shoulders and just hang out there if you'd like, okay? Preparing for child's pose. Big breath. Exhale. Now in the full child's pose, just like gravity, pull the arms down. This is such a wonderful stretch. Releasing the shoulders, the upper back, lengthening the spine. It's a neutral, resting, but also a stretch. Now's the time to thank yourself for being here today, for being here in your chair, relaxing, taking this little time out of your busy day, whatever your day entails, a little special time where you can just breathe, relax. No thoughts, no worries, no cares, no anxieties. Bring yourself right here, right now. It's very important to have a little time for yourself. One more breath. On the next exhale, I want you to bring yourself up, all the way back up, nice and slow. Reverse the blood flow so you don't get dizzy. All the way up. Now you can finally get those legs together. Bring them together and sit back in your chair. Sit all the way back. Lean back in your chair. Lean back. All right, so let's get prepared for our Savasana, meditation, relaxation, reflection time. Now in this position in your chair, I want you just to relax. I just want you to feel like you're literally melting into your chair, completely giving into the chair and how you feel right now. Let your knees fall open. You can bow your head. You can let your arms hang. Whatever feels good, wherever you need to be in your chair without literally sliding off your chair, all right? That's how I want you to feel. Close your eyes, keep your breath going, and just hang out here for a while and breathe. Finding that place of security maybe, sanctuary, bliss, content. Sometimes when people are in Savasana, in any yoga class, you might have little tears running down your cheeks or have that wonderful smile. Just let it go, let it out. Whatever it is, it's there. Release it. Let your mind, your body, and your soul absorb the vibrations of the bells, bringing your own energies to its appropriate frequency. Slowly bring yourself back into your space, back into the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes to bring life back to your body. And at this point, I'd like you to bring yourself back up to our nice straight position. So back your feet up if they were out a little further. Line everything up. Being aware of your posture, let's bring our hands together. Let's rub them vigorously, activate our hand chakra. Hands on your heart center. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath to tune in. Inhale. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sat Nam. Shanti, Shanti, peace, peace, may love and light be with you always. Namaste. All right. Wonderful. Yay, we're done. That was wonderful. I love chair yoga. I'll tell you, I feel just as good and relaxed as I do when I do my yoga on the floor. It's all good. All right, so thank you again for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed that. And again, if you want to repeat these classes and hold the position a little bit longer, absolutely, if you need to, or if you just want to try it and do it a little bit quicker, however you want to adjust or rearrange this class is up to you. So thank you again for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care of yourself. Relax, slow things down, and don't forget to breathe. All right, my name is Susan, and thank you again for joining me.